Hello, beautiful people. Good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. This is Joy here with you. I'll be doing a fragrance review on the house of MFK, Maison Francis Kurkdjian. And this is rather a re-review or a full presentation review, even though I do not have the full presentation still. Previously, I reviewed this based on the sample, official sample of this one. This is Grand Soir, my beautiful baby. And I always call this my number one MFK. Like Francis Kurkdjian's, they have Baccarat Rouge, they have a tons of fragrance, guys. Like the fresh ones, Aqua Universalis, they have Apom, they have Good Lord, they have a lot of fragrances, guys. They have the oud side. So whatever I sniff, I always get like, I always smile because the quality they produce, really, really good quality fragrance. So today, I actually am going to show you the bottle that finally I have in my hand. Even though this is not my bottle, it's on loan. It's a tester unit. It came into this packaging. And I would like to let you know everything you need to know about Grand Soir, why this is rather special in my opinion or in my world. This is a perfume I always rate it very highly. It's underrated for sure, and let's see what you get. So first of all, as I showed you, this is the sample that I reviewed from. I'll put it a link below. If you actually don't want to see this review, you can skip it because you already know what I said about this. But if you haven't, check it out. So here we go. This is the bottle that it comes in. The thing is, first thing you see in this bottle, they have a lot of these bottles the same shape but different colored juice or the color to the bottle. They look very classy and elegant, but I cannot help but say it out. When you see the pictures, they look really like, you think they're gonna be much bigger, but when you see them in your hand for the first time, these 70 mls, they look pretty tiny. This one's like, let's say, there is also Baccarat Rouge, they have Oud Satin Mood, all the Oud lines, they have these bottles. So in my hand, like if you put it in your hand, it looks comparatively smaller than your other bottles. Like let's say compared with a Bentley, it's like 100 ml versus 70. You'd imagine like 70 ml could be a little bit bigger, but it sometimes it's psychologically people they get a little bit upset like hey the bottle is a little small, you know what I'm saying. I'm trying to be like having my fake accent. Anyway, this is a very beautiful juice color in there, as you can see, just like the sample. It's ambery color, and it says the name of the fragrance. The cap up there is metallic, very heavy cap. But sad thing is, these caps I do not trust. If you do this, I don't want to demonstrate, but if you pull it up, actually it comes up very, very easily. Like, so do not pick it up by the cap. They are not snug fit or click onto place. So yeah, so the cap, it's metallic. Atomizer is good, and this perfume, it's literally like one of the best perfumes ever sniffed in my journey. Here's a sticker down there. So the thing is, the experience I have with Grand Soir, you guys know this is one of the best amber, vanilla, benzoin, those kind of like a mixed combo, just like Issey Noir Ambre or many other such fragrance that I love. This is one of the best in the business. So Grand Soir, I think it's meant for classy evenings, but I'll tell you something. This perfume I actually did not wear because the sample is not enough. So what I did wear as an alternative is it Alexandria fragrance Paris Night. This is a clone of this. I'm not trying to put it like comparison, but I'm just showing you a story. This fragrance I wore last year, February, okay? A lot. That time the winter was still like a little bit there, and we had a book fair. So I met my dear brother Mahfouz Bhai, and we went book fair, bought some books, hang around, have some food. It was a nice experience, the cold weather. But this one I was wearing like 3 sprays. It was projecting like a beast. So the thing is, this is a little bit stronger than Grand Soir, and it's much more sweeter. The notes in these are amber, balsamic, vanilla, and aromatic. And this perfume is a beastly performer. So the thing is, Alexandria and Dua, I just noticed if you keep them in your shelf for 1 year or like 6 months, they kind of start blending in and become more richer. This has that sweet vanilla, like kind of smoky. So this fragrance is just an awesome, one of my favorites, and that's why I actually love this one, because I cannot afford it. But relatively, this is cheaper than their other MFKs. I think this is going for $150 for 70 ml like that. So the perfume, what's so special about it? This fragrance, I think, is a unisex perfume. It's a very classy fragrance, and it is very simplistic kind of perfume. It doesn't really change that much. So the sweetness that you get from benzoin and vanilla, and then topped with that amber, and they have few other notes in there, but you just get that little spicy, not boozy, but warm sort of amber vanilla combo. It's really amber. The vanilla combo is really comforting and very classy. The perfume lasts a very long time, but it plays tricks on your mind like Baccarat Rouge. You think it's light, but people around you can smell it like projecting, like, like your pulse, So the perfume, you wear it on your neck, that'd be perfect. Keep it some on your exposed skin and perhaps one on your clothes or on your arms. So 3 sprays of this is good enough. So the 70 ml, they also have a 200 ml bottle. I really love that bottle. And the fragrance, I think it suits classy evenings, like in Paris. Being in Paris would be a perfect time, perfect place, because the weather over there, I think it suits this perfume. The perfume actually also good for not casual usage. I think, in my humble opinion, do not throw it on casually, like going for basketball or playing sports or tennis. This is meant to be worn in like a special, like let's say you are going for a museum. My good brother Brett Stocks always talk about what would be a good fragrance to wear in a museum. This would be a great fragrance to wear in a museum, or art exhibition. It's very artistic perfume. So it holds a value to me because it's not trying to be too much. It's not an attention seeker like that, like Baccarat Rouge is being very obvious, or Oud Satin Mood is overbearing sweetness. Those are great perfumes. But in my world, this is number one because it's just lazy elegance. Like, yeah, so good. Yeah means I don't know what that means, but very delicious. It's almost like having a sorry, French dessert, creme brulee, or anything that is served after a very classy dinner. It's like a great, you had a goose, like, or you had Mandarin duck, I don't know, or a Peking duck, I don't know. After that, they bring you dessert. That's gonna be Paris, not Paris Night. This is gonna be Grand Soir, okay? And I really love this perfume. Really, really love it. If I ever buy MFK, I think 3 bottles will be in my collection if I have the money. Baccarat Rouge, EDP, Oud Satin Mood, and Grand Soir is my number 1. So this is always perfect 10. It's not gonna change my mind at all. But the thing is, one thing I'll let you know in this perfume, if you're thinking like I'm paying so much money, I'm gonna get such a bold perfume, it's like gonna be so strong. The presence of this perfume is that it's not like the other ones, like obvious. It's just it's invisible, but it's behind the mask and it appears once suddenly, and people just get amazed. Wow! So just if you can afford this, you can always opt for Paris Night. It's going much cheaper for a 60 ml like this, more affordable, and the dry down, they are almost identical, right? So that's my review for Grand Soir. Really beautiful. It will look amazing in your collection. So check it out, Grand Soir by Maison Francis Kurkdjian. Take care, guys. I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching and thanks for all the support. Have a very nice day. Bye bye.